So I got to you. Yeah, just so you know, if you ever play Counter-Strike, for all you internet peoples out there, and in warm-up you hear some guy challenging people to a knife fight at long A, like a samurai deal. That is me. Yeah. Or I got to you. And they always think I'm so racist, but they don't know that I'm actually Asian. Yeah, that's the best.
That's when they're like, yo, that's the worst Asian accent.
Yeah, but they're like, that's the worst Asian. Yo, the funniest was when we got those, when we were playing against those Chinese guys and they were so mad. And I was like, yo, I'm Asian too.
So someone kicked the power cord on the splitter.
I know, they did. They did. All right. I'm going to let Dave Earl fill in for me for a bit.
All right, let's take a look here. Oh, I'm not playing basketball tomorrow, TikTok. No, the stream should be okay. It's just the system got restarted. Is it okay now?
No, stream's not. Twitch is going up and down for some reason.
Oh, really?
Once in a while it's dropping.
No, I'm not. I told you I'm seeing somebody, and I didn't make any plans to cancel yet, so. Adrian, that's your fault. Our Kappa counters. Tim's at the
What?
The name of that chat group.
Let me tell you, there are at least 60 to 80 Snapchat photos of random shit with the caption "Tim's a bitch." Speaking of Tim being a bitch,
What the fuck? So he didn't ask for
yo,
this.
he's gonna get his own shirt that says "Tim's a bitch," and we're gonna make him wear it.
At every major.
At every
he
major.
goes to.
Tim, how many photos of Tim's a bitch do you have now? At least over 50.
Are you ready?
I'm sorry, TikTok. I was trying to help you. All right, so to the match. So we got Grant versus Guile, Julie. That player I haven't seen before. I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Sorry?
The Guile player. Do you know who he is?
The Guile player, he's from Waterloo, obviously on Team Waterloo. Yeah. Sorry, Captain Obvious.
It's probably.
He's Walnut Con. Yeah.
Okay.
And Walnut Con is gonna stay on here once he's done.
Okay, so let's see what he's trying to do here. Trying to control the spacing. He's in the corner. Not the worst for Guile. He has ways to stay there. Oh, he just got a little nervous with Balrog so close.
Nice flash kick.
Because Balrog, you gotta know he's holding charge there. It's down back for days. And wow, I did a lot of damage on those last hits. And that's one thing I would say I see a lot of like newer players do now. It's they get flustered with it easily.
Yeah, but that's experience, right?
It is. Oh,
Yeah, it's gotta really tighten up his defense.
Yeah.
Like Guile can fire from the corner, no problem, but like if your defense sucks,
Yeah, like there.
that's gonna be a real problem.
Yeah, you can't be hit by normals like that. Especially out of focus.
No,
Can't just guess
no
there.
punish.
This is a tough one.
This is not looking good.
Nope.
Pick up the pace. Fight!
Well, Grant's just having his way with them right now. He's literally just not blocking. I don't see any crouching medium kick. That stuff's out. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
As soon as you said it.
A little too late.
Yeah, not enough. Not in time.
No.
Yeah. Wow, disrespectful.
Yeah.
All right, so Walnut Con, stay on. Grant, you're done.
Back in the glory and adoration that comes with being declared the world's greatest.
So at this point, I believe this is a runaway win for Team ANC.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're just
I hope the second match is a little more competitive. So I think that's the only reason why people aren't a little more hyped. If this was 8-8 right now, or you know,
I'm a little
9-9.
bit surprised that this wasn't closer.
Yeah, you know. It's,
Oh, the boss is here to look disappointed.
I think-
Gary, Bison's Auto Shop. How do
good to
you
see you
feel
again, man.
about? How do you feel about this score right now?
Because Gary wasn't here.
But Gary's not a new blood; he's old.
His coaching alone would have made the difference. Yeah. You know what it is too, I think, in this kind of match, like let's say you're down 12-4 and you're the next player up, it's really hard to play your best, you know, to be mentally in the game.
Well, I think one of the things that like the advantage of the ANC players have is like you guys do play in a fair amount of tournaments.
They do.
So they have, experience-wise, like you're definitely more experienced.
They have good, you know, I don't know what it's like here, but you know, they have decent character variety too.
Yeah, we have pretty decent character. We get a lot of people going through Hamilton.
Okay.
Like Waterloo comes out fairly often. Like we've got a lot of character spread through here. We play a lot of tournaments because we play 2 tournaments every Thursday night.
Yeah, that's right. The
Right?
free ones, right?
Yeah. Well, no, because one is free and one is not.
That's right. That's what it is.
So we had 30 entrants for the free one last week, and we had 14 paid entrants. So
that's still really good.
yeah, it's a good mix.
Well, it's nice because if you want, what you can do is if you have a pocket character or something,
Yeah.
sign them up for the free
Yeah.
tournament and then do your rare character.
Yep, pretty much. That's what a lot of the better players do.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great way to like get up the tournament.
Yeah, like there's a couple players here, like Van. Like he started off, his Sagat was really good. Then his Ryu was really good, and people have it. People, he's just showing off his jury now.
Yeah.
His jury is just destroying everybody.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need that little like confidence boost just to play in the tournament once and see that it's not free. These guys are getting hyped because Matt plays Mortal Kombat and he's bodying right now. And you know, guys, you know, keep in mind watching the stream. A lot of the guys who are playing in this exhibition are, you know, less than a year or two of experience. For some of them, for their first Street Fighter, right?
Yeah, and sometimes some of them are just like they don't play often. Like the Heroes World play each other often, but they don't travel.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, next Tuesday.
Right, so this is a big change for a lot of people. And depending on, you know, like the ANC guys, they travel a fair bit.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit more experienced. Like my Hamilton guys travel a lot recently, and we play in a shitload of tournaments. So
that's good, man. I remember, I think my first major like level up where I started to look at the game different was after my first major. So
I remember when you used to play Super Turbo, then you were really bad.
Super Turbo.
And then it's like 6 months later, I was like I watched you beat JS at that one tournament. I'm like, what the hell happened to you?
ST was the best game, by the way.
It is. It's still the best game. All right, so SJ is up.
Now it's SJ versus Walnut, and then I'm guessing he's going to sit for El Nino and Nick.
No, it's SJ versus Walnut,
Okay.
and then James has to play.
Okay. Well, if they win every game from here on out, it'll be 13-8.
This is like a normal score.
Yeah, this is already a write-off, unfortunately.
Right now,
which is surprising. Like honestly, I thought that Luis would do a lot better.
Yes, especially coming straight off of almost beating Henry
Yeah.
at a Montreal major
Yeah.
or Montreal tournament, and then he loses to Blanca
Yeah.
and some other shenanigans.
Actually, to be honest, I thought SJ would do better, but he lost to Luis.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's like that triangle, right?
Yeah.
Player X beats
Yeah.
Y, player Y beats Z, and then but they can't beat each other.
But the next teams that come up are gonna be really crazy because it's like nobody really knows what to expect from Heroes World. They're kind of the wild card of this tournament.
They are a little bit because I know they play a lot. I know
Yeah.
they have some solid players that go there.
But yeah, when it comes down to experience, though, right? Like, that's where I see it.
Oh yeah, in these kind of events, experience counts for a lot.
Yeah.
And for Luis, and that's what I'll say about Luis is that
Yeah.
I think with him, he has really good offense, he has really good execution, but it's not like Marvel. You have to really pick your spots of when to apply that pressure, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I like for me, like I look at Team Hamilton and I look at all the Hamilton players and kind of who's kind of like setting the bar for the Hamilton player. Like most of the guys on the Team Hamilton have beaten Nagata at some point in
Which is
tournament.
really good. He's hard to beat, I think.
Yeah,
for new
and
players.
he's a really solid player. So it's like, at least from that standpoint, like I know my players are at a certain level.
Yeah. Do you mind bringing up the stream chat just here so people are saying as well? I think we should blame Gary, to be honest, for not having casuals. I agree. Adrian's shitting on you. Gary, what's your response? You can talk into the mic here.
Sorry, my fault.
You hear that, Adrian? I got Gary to say it's his fault. It's all his fault.
Wow, SJ is going in real hard.
Yeah, you know, with this Kyle's defense.
Yeah, it's a
player
real
like
problem.
SJ yeah, exactly.
But you know what? This is a good learning experience because now he knows he should hopefully know what his weakness is.
Yeah, well, it could be the case where he actually has good spacing,
Yeah.
but he's nervous and he's just getting hit,
Yeah.
right? So,
Gotta get those nerves out.
yeah.
I think SJ takes to the air too much.
Yeah.
He really needs to use the forward medium kick.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think it's that Marvel tendency still in him, because air is relatively safe in Marvel, right?
Yeah.
There he goes, one hit away. Okay, now the guys really got to take advantage here. Walk away, walk away. Walk away, don't have to engage. There you go, see? He literally has the whole stage.
Oh!
Wow!
The reach on that.
I wish you guys could see SJ right now. He just stuck out his tongue and did one of these. It was awesome.
All right, so James is up next, and then James is gonna stay on for the remainder of most of the matches. We got a couple more rounds to go. So Walnut Con lost that, and then James is gonna play Walnut Con,
Yeah.
Nilo, and Nick,
Yeah.
and then we got Revolver Drops a lot. Still got to play El Nilo and Nick, and SJ as well.
So we got 7 more matches to go.
Yeah.
Air just bodied the shit out of PR Rod. Nice. I'm always a fan of Canada beating US players, even if it's Air.
Yep. I mean, even though PR Balog hasn't really been practicing per se,
Yeah, I heard
he's still really good though.
He's retired technically now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's playing some other game, MOBA.
Oh, MOBA?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Fight!
Oh, I have a feeling this Dudley's gonna have a field day. I was watching him play. He's actually
Yeah.
pretty solid, dude. He has the combos.
Wow.
You know, he's no smug. You know, he's not 100%, but wow, that was pretty. He's still going. You can see his combos like those. That was actually pretty hype.
I can't believe you went for it.
Yeah, yeah, and he actually got 3 reps.
What will happen now? Fight! There's the first hit. What's next?
Dudley is happy to take these as long as he gets in. Focus dash in. Bro, this is where exactly where he wants to be. That was a mean little cross-up trick. He did that earlier too, the little dash in overhead. He's probably expecting a continuation of that string. You know, it's a great Dudley tool, but I think the crowd should be catching on by now to flash kick or something.
The hype squeals.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tick.
Yeah. He did go a little full retard. But yeah, and I hope the new players will, you know, will watch these matches and analyze their play. Maybe listen to us a little bit too, get a little insight. There you go. I think this Dudley's just fooling around right now.
Yeah.
Cornered himself again. All Dudley's got to do is wait for that one flash kick, and he's going to go ham. Flash kick bait, or one big hit, or dash in like that. That's like the third time he got fooled by that setup. See, there's a flash kick. See there, he just went, yeah, now he's going straight low. He's hoping to catch him low. But this Kyle's actually has good low defense. He seems to not be able to block overheads.
Trying to do ultra.
Yeah.
This guy's playing with his food.
Yeah. 2 rounds up, you know, you're allowed to feel yourself a little, I think.
Yeah.
One little trade. Wow. Okay. So the Gala got some good stuff going there. What did he say?
You should.
Yes, TikTok. I agree. And Stout as well. Who's coming out to TOSF basketball, by the way. Shoutouts to K-Stout. Yeah, I know. Sure. Now I think that Dudley's not feeling nervous, but he's done playing with his food now. He's gonna play serious.
I think he's still going out. Ooh.
Nice little red focus kind of there. That should throw that time. That was the first time he did that, I think. Caught the foul off guard. Probably got him afraid to touch buttons. FADC after the flash, after the sonic boom. I guess when you really want to make it safe. Yeah,
There you go.
That's it.
Okay, James is going to stay on. Stay on, James.
So James is going to stay on, the Dudley player, who I'm actually feeling his style a little. We'll see how he does. Okay, so it's either El Nilo or Nick. The Chun player and the Nick, I'm not sure who he plays.
Cody.
Cody.
It's actually not so great for Dudley.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Because low forward, he can't duck. Low short beats it.
Yeah, he has a lot of tools for matchups with characters like that.
Because the low short comes out in 3 frames. You can just basically do
Stuff everything.
low short confirm on any dash that he does.
Yeah, and just confirm it
Yeah.
after that, right?
Oh, talk to Bill.
I'll just move the stream chat to there so I can see it a little easier.
Sorry?
The what?
No, there's still more.
So 15-4, ANC running away with this one.
Oh, Nick?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Nick is the Cody player.
What about you?
Finally begun. Which one of these two will emerge on top?
Oh, the Cody picking up the knife. So let's see if we see that low short come into play for the Cody here. Ooh, bad focus there. Looks like the Cody was paying attention. He's throwing him right after those dashes. Lands rocks. Oh, I'm not seeing any of that crouching low short. There it is. Now, hopefully, he starts to utilize that if he wants to win this match. Oh!
Ooh, wow, that's YOLO.
Yeah, that was a little unnecessary.
And that was waste of bar, too.
That was. I think like he was going to do that regardless, no matter what happened.
Well, that is one of the things that you can do with Cody is if you're in the right spacing, you can actually like throw out the fierce to try to catch counter hit.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things that back in the day when I was still like really training hard and like I played Juice Box for a good like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And he's like, you should just every once in a while whip it out to try to catch the counter hit.
Yeah, why not, right? Like make the opponent respect it and make sure it's in the back.
Especially
of the net.
against characters that are going to try to go in and press buttons against you.
Yeah, especially a character like Dudley, where he literally has to be right in front of you.
Yeah, this is an ass matchup for them.
Yeah, it looks like it. And then on top of that, like his anti-airs probably.
The only advantage that Deadly has in this matchup is that Cody has no reversal.
And then of course we got the EX Zonk. Oh.
He blew all that bar for nothing.
Yeah.
And now he's in a bad position too.
Oh, he's gonna jump out. Or try to catch a whiff there off of that forward medium kick. Right?
Yes, yes, slow forward.
Yeah, there it is.
So low short.
Oh,
that's
did he
bad.
get him? No.
Nope.
It looked like he threw
No
rocks
punish.
or something.
Wow,
Nice little
James
confirm.
fell apart.
Yeah. Like you said, this looks like a hard matchup.
It's not a hard matchup. It's just like
Not great.
it's Cody can stop the momentum, and like Dudley just has a hard time getting in. So shout out to TikTok for saying he's never seen this kid win anything. This is what you get, justice.
Let's see what he has to say about that. Yes, he does have a fully invincible move. I think that counts.
Are you ready?
Zank.
No, it's the wrong Cody. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's this Cody. Apparently, I go ham and do random shit.
I think Cody's look that way. I think it's like you have to make some reads with that.
No, Cody is all about making the hard read.
Yeah.
If you cannot make reads, you shouldn't play Cody because he's so underhanded as it is. So it's like everybody says it. BJ and Chain said it. Momoshi said it when he was playing Cody.
Yeah.
It's 100% about reads.
Yeah. Because he has the tools to deal with any option, but they're not option selects in the truest sense.
Oh, you guys are way ahead.
So which guy beat you?
You already won.
Adrian? Was it the Chun? Or the Dudley?
Who will emerge a champion?
Yo, the White Gun Dudley tutorial? I haven't seen it. I need to watch this thing. Score is 15-5, yes.
Yep.
So Waterloo just scored one on the board for themselves.
This is, I mean, regardless of them being way behind and not having a chance to win this is the chance to iron out all your stuff.
Yeah. You can't put your head down because it's another
You still got another couple teams to play. You got at least one more team to play.
another set of matches for sure. We played the whole set out. So I believe 5 versus 5 is 25.
Yeah, it's a lot of matches.
So we got another 5 matches to go just in this set alone. Like I said, it's a little hard to watch. We don't expect you guys to be here for the whole thing and be engaged, but it's for the players. Make sure these new guys.
Oh wow, what the hell was that?
Everybody plays everybody, Captain Dick.
I don't know what this Dudley is doing. Maybe he's just too ahead of himself. Like he was playing real good.
Yeah, but you know what? He's run into 2 characters who can deal with him spacing wise, right?
Well, Chun can deal with Dudley really easy because like all her lows are really against him.
Cody too.
Yeah.
What will happen now?
Anyone who has a good low forward is going to be problems for Dudley.
Yeah, like Ryu crouching medium.
Yeah, Ryu's like as long as you remember you don't throw fireballs against Dudley, you're good. Like don't finish your strings with fireball because he can duck through it. It's not true block string.
Yeah. Yes, he does have a very hard time with low normals, especially low normals that come out quickly. Good priority, good range, like that Ryu crouching medium kick. Yeah, just like, I mean, you just gotta watch what Smug does. I mean, he just dances through that space, presses the right buttons at the right times. Which, like I was saying earlier, you know, everybody does play everyone, a lot of matches, but this is their chance. And like you were saying before, you were just wondering where the Dudley went, and here he is. That's the thing about this character.
You know what? Like I see this, and like I look at this as I think there's a fundamental problem with the player. Like playing with your food, like that's okay when you're playing casuals, but this is like you're representing a team, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like take your shit seriously. Like overconfidence can cost you a lot.
That's for sure. Because if you could have ended it and you just played with your food, it could only come back.
It's not even about winning or losing. It's about like losing your momentum, because like you've seen it happen a lot of times with a lot of players. It's like the second something happens that they're not predicting or looks really weird, like that's gonna screw your whole game.
Yeah, screw up your timing. All of a sudden you're second guessing yourself. Yeah, for sure. K Stout brings up a good point. That is part of being a fighting game veteran is being able to have that mentality throughout a whole match. Let's see if the Dudley can close it out here.
He has execution. I gotta give him that.
Yeah, he does. He does.
All right. So James is done for the time being, and we're gonna get Nilo to stay on.
So we got 4 more matches, all involving SJ, Nilo, and Nick. That combination of players. So it's 15-6 or 16-5. The Dudley player brought it back for him. He had a good little comeback after that little scare that first round. The first 2 rounds, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Looking forward to seeing what he can do against the other team.
It's hard to. Like, playing to win is not something that can be taught. It has to be something that you have to learn on your own.
Another thing is doing it 100% of the time.
Yeah.
It's difficult. It's difficult. But that is part of what being a veteran is, for sure.
But I'm hyped. My boys are coming up next.
Click on stream chat again. Oh yeah, your boys are coming up, so I'm sure we'll see some Homer.
They played all night last night.
Nice. That's really great to hear, because Blitzman was saying that, you know, he was happy with the turnout, and he was like, I'm just glad that all the participants showed up.
Yeah.
Because like that's what we're really focusing on the players, and to hear that the players are practicing all night for this is really encouraging.
Yeah, they practiced all night.
That's
Actually, they set themselves up a restriction. They're not allowed to play Mortal Kombat because we've been playing Mortal Kombat all week, and they're like after we had a tournament on Tuesday for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And after that, they said, okay, no more Mortal Kombat until like this event is done.
That's awesome. That's really great to hear, because I mean, there's a lot on the line. Those big thanks to Canada Cup Gaming, by the way, and Lapcheap for providing those free passes, and for you for working your magic for that. So I mean, that's a great incentive. I mean, that's $35, right? I mean, that's
it's more than that,
it's like
actually.
40, 50 bucks, right?
So registration is going to be $40.
Yeah.
Early bird.
There you go. Early bird is 40. So
registration starts next week on May 1st. So make sure you get in.
So these guys are hungry. I mean, like that's by no means free, you know.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for 5 guys.
And this is a great mental training for these guys too. So.
Yeah, and it's always harder, especially when you're playing players that are relative to your skill level, right?
Yeah.
Like playing really good players, you don't necessarily learn as much, but you've got time to adjust here, right?
Yeah. I mean, things never feel fun especially when you're learning something, when it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Hey, Gunblade, who are you, by the way? Do you know who this Gunblade fellow is?
No idea.
Okay.
And that's 2 up for Matt. Wow, that's quick.
Yeah.
But I hope this lights the fire under Waterloo, because I think out of all these teams, I think between them and Heroes World, I think overall most of their players aren't as serious.
So this is like a good little...
Yeah.
We'll see Matt dancing in and out of Leon's space. Oh, he's one of the twins. Cool. Oh.
That's punish.
Yeah.
Oh, not
That's
full
gonna get
punish,
hits.
which just sucks.
Yeah. This
Oh, the
white guy,
ruler.
His name is Matt Goldfarb.
The revolver drops a lot.
Yeah, revolver drops a lot.
Speaking of which,
Let's drop that one.
they just dropped that one. Yeah.
Yep, he's been in the scene. He's a newer guy in the scene. I think he's only been around for 1 or 2 years.
But you know what? I'm really happy because like a lot of these players that have just started playing recently, like the rate at which they pick up the game, it's so much faster than how it used to be old school.
Oh yeah.
I mean, outside of you, you're the exception. So because I think you did it in like a year.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like it all
you-
depends on who you train with, I think, too, right? Because I was really lucky. I got to train with the guys who are really good, right?
Swing bird kick.
Oh, that was random.
Yeah, he got hit way too many times with the ball. But there you go.
Shenanigans.
SJ is up next.
UFT is hype right now. UFT is hype. What's that?
Okay, so
I-
the next time we do this, the two teams I want to see that didn't come into, that didn't sign, weren't roped into this, I want to see UTSF and I want to see a team from London.
You know what? And it might be cool to add those two teams and divide them by skill
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Like have the two best teams play each other.
Yeah.
And then everyone else play for the right to play them
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
So, I mean, there's so many more areas. Like Saga doesn't have a team.
Yeah. Saga. But I mean, do they have new players?
Not really, because they don't have a scene there. really.
Exactly. Yeah. Because all the guys who actually hang out and casuals and stuff, I know they don't go out too much. So.
We actually found a secret scene in Niagara Falls.
Oh, really? Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Probably should.
There's one Duddy player that's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one building too.
How many players?
They've probably got like a handful of players, but
That's
I mean, we could always call Buffalo.
Buffalo's always, shout outs to Jugs, if he ever watches this somehow.
But I mean, I'm sure Buffalo's got enough new players that could make it across the border.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially, I have a feeling Buffalo's definitely coming down for Canada Cup.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
They better because, I'm gonna try to bring Tekken 7.
Yeah, oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
As like a test build on the machines?
Depending on what the time frame is, we're talking about it, so let's
awesome.
leave it at that.
Yeah,
I know what the lineup is, so the lineup is getting announced next week.
nice.
So.
That's awesome. I'm sure it'll be the usual roster games, but we'll see if there's any surprises in there too.
Yeah.
Really excited to see Zerg. I don't play that game, but I love watching it.
We play that game a lot here. We
That's
play every
awesome.
week, so
Yeah,
We don't
hopefully
really-
can get some casuals in of those games.
we don't really practice now, but we play enough.
That's cool. As
We
long
have
as-
an 8-man bracket every week, so
Hey, that's better than
nothing.
In my opinion, if you play any fighting game and you can get an 8-man bracket weekly or monthly, you're gold. You'll have fun. You'll have people to get better against. People to improve with.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Mortal Kombat did pretty well. We had 14 entrants on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of surprising when these secret scenes and really random places exist, but
They're out there.
yeah, but I read this thing. So Twitch is the 4th highest visited site on the internet.
Yep.
Right. And I mean, that means that anybody anywhere could be watching any game, right?
Yep.
So I'm not surprised that, it could be somewhere that nobody thinks there could be a scene for a game.
Well, there's a lot of good players out there that just, they don't have a scene. It's just two guys.
Yep. And that's the scene, quote
Yeah,
unquote.
that's a scene, quote
Yeah.
unquote, yeah. But they're just two guys that play all the time.
Yeah. Okay, nice little spacing control. Nilo's actually showing some spacing here. Maybe this is another thing.
He plays Lufus
Yes,
once in a while.
that's what I was gonna say. I bet he has
Spinning bird
Rufus
kick.
experience.
Oh, no spinning bird kick.
And of course,
And no EG
SJ,
special, so it's good. SJ has been really getting killed by the EG special.
Yeah, or as I like to call it, the original name for that has always been and always will be the Teddy Bowser special.
The Teddy Bowser special.
I remember one time I saw him miss that Ultra 3 times and get it the 4th to win the round.
Nice frame trap. There's the spinning bird kick, which is actually not bad because he didn't take too much damage for it, and he made Nilo blow the bar.
No, that's not bad at all. He got one hit. It was very tiny. It's got him in the corner still, like you said. Now he
Keep
really
the
has to
positioning.
work.
Nice sweep.
Now I feel like Nilo, if he wants to get out of the corner, he has to take damage. He's not showing the mobility to get out of there unscathed. He's, see, look, eating a dive kick. That's bad damage. Like, in my opinion, at least try a flip kick. Get close, pretend you're doing footsies, flip kick out of there, throw. SJ should have been looking out for that. That was her only real.
That's it.
And another EG special.
All right, so SJ is going to stay on. And Nick is going to...
The 5-on-5 is going great. RPG V2. This is Dave, by the way. It's good to hear from you, buddy. I hope you're coming through. We get to see you again.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Do you see me, Ray?
All right, Team Heroes World and Team Super 1-Up, get ready.
Yeah, it's the first set. It's about to end. Actually, it did end. So what was the final score of that?
That?
Yeah.
That was 3-0.
No, the final score of the whole thing, because the first set ended, right? So
The set's not done.
oh, the set's not done. Okay, it's
No, there's two more matches.
Two more. That's right.
You got to win 20.
That's right. So it's 18-5.
There's a total of 25 matches.
Right. So it's going to be SJ playing the last two, right?
Yep.
So we get to see a little SJ, a rising star of Toronto, great Marvel player. You know, not so great at Street Fighter, but Street Fighter to me is harder to get good. Like,
It's a different flow.
it's a different flow because Marvel, if you just learn really good offense, you're
Yeah.
set. In Street Fighter, it's not the case.
Okay, this match is like 7-3 for Rufus. It's a terrible. Not that Cody cannot win this.
Yeah.
Cody definitely has tools to deal with him, but you have to make calculated reads. You can't just throw stuff out willy-nilly.
And you have to hit your confirms like there. That should have been the combo at least. Bread and butter.
Yeah.
He's eating a little bit right now. And you know, SJ, what I will say is from when I first started playing him, like a couple months ago, till now, he's shown a lot better game awareness.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
knows-
definitely.
Before, he used to just go in all the time. But look what he's doing here now. Just
Yeah.
neutral jumping from full screen. Smart stuff. Just to bait stuff out. Yeah. Oh, actually, two more. SJ's playing the last two. Again, showing that he can go in. Good stuff. Little poke check there. Ooh, nice little confirm. I think that was a confirm because he saw the focus. A lot of meter for a throw. I didn't get a wake up off it.
No.
But he does get the ultra. Smart,
works.
Smart. He saw the ender. He saw that he was doing the hard ender. I think that's what he's doing there. Nice little combo. I think Rufus might be close to stun, but oh. Just letting that neutral go. Now SJ just going in.
Wow.
Yeah. That happens to Rufus, I mean.
Just the player fell apart there.
Yeah. That's
Got
one
overconfident.
That's another thing that I see a lot of these newer players that
there's that buff.
that they're not that good with.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the hits, right?
Yeah.
That they're not that good with is teching.
Yeah.
Remember back in our day when we were playing a
Yeah.
lot, like everybody could tech really well, right? And you had to just be able to tech.
We don't have that problem in Hamilton.
Because
we play too much.
We will see that. I was gonna say, oh, that guy, man. Cross up,
Everyone texts in Hamilton.
cross up, roll, throw. Let's see what these guys are saying.
Oh wow, SJ.
Exactly. He doesn't.
That does no damage. I would have liked to see the neutral one.
Yeah. Oh, it just goes into the throw. I don't think he meant to do that. I think he was just going to do that regardless.
Yee, that could have been bad.
Yeah. A couple slides. Good stuff, though.
Whoa, step back jab. Very nice. That is one of the options to beat dive kick.
And you know what? I'm glad the Cody player Nick is playing with something like something's on the line still here, because that's what you should be playing as like every single time you get up to the stage. Looks like he's still trying to win.
Nice anti-air.
Yeah, why were we saying that before? SJ's going in. That was a nice little combo. There with the sweep, control the space in front. Nice dive kick, nice
I'd like to
throw.
see more neutral jump.
Yeah, there's that. Oh, that was a dirt. That's something Jaewon would do. If he hit that cross up dive kick too and got an EG special, that would have been impressive. Oh, going over.
Nope.
Yeah. That time he knew. Sorry. So before he did the light punch ender and he got caught, there he knew that he might have went for it maybe and tried the hard punch. Or the hard kick. I'm sure he knew that would have happened. By the way, great overlay. I love how the ultra goes right over it, by the way. That was sick.
Well, that's, you gotta thank Andrew for that.
Yeah, they look great, by the way, and that's another thing that we try to emphasize at Team OCD. Sorry to plug us a little bit here, but try to keep all this stuff in-house. Graphic design, hype videos.
Oh my god!
Nice, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
So anyways, we're talking about teching?
Yes. They just, I find a lot of new players, like this whole set, I saw a lot of throws on wake up and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, stuff that if you're just even option select teching, should be occurring, right?
Oh! Nick puts one on the board.
Good stuff from Nick. SJ is no ordinary opponent. What happened?
All right, Nick's gonna play Blanca. This is an even match in my
He's so
opinion.
salty. SJ is very salty.
Yo, what is this guy?
SJ wants a money match.
Who is this guy? Is
Come on,
he Shane
come on.
Walker?
The craziest and wildest fighters have assembled from around the world to join in the fight. But only one will be declared the best.
So this is the last match of the set.
Oh, Blitzman's loving it. All those cities loving it. That
Yo,
hunger,
man,
that
you gotta
salt.
fight for it. You can't.
Yo, it's all right, man. It's all right. Stay calm.
Yo, man, you cannot take any of these players for granted. That's one of the mistakes I find a lot of people that some of the folks that are on the teams don't believe that they should be on the team.
Yeah, that's
But now
a very
you're
big
seeing.
mistake.
But that's the biggest mistake you could make.
Yeah.
Because it's like
The
you never
moment
know
you're-
what's
yeah.
gonna happen until you play it out.
And the moment you doubt yourself, like if you don't think you could win, like how are you gonna win?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, walk up, bait the ball.
Yeah. This seems like not a fun match for either player.
All balls are